Hi there, Ryan White here for highpointmusic.com.au. In today's video we're going to learn how to play White Shadows by Coldplay. Cool, so here's our first part we're going to learn today. Okay, so nice little repetitive riff out of the introduction here. So really simple. We're just starting off with our third finger on the 11th fret on the E string, first finger on the 9th fret on the B string, and just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that goes for 2 bars like that, and then we're switching it up, keeping our third finger where it is. Second finger can come across and we're going to play the 11th fret above it. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So for counting the bar measures out, we go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and change bars 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then just repeat. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Cool, so the next part we're going to learn from this tune is the upbeat guitar riff in the verse. It sounds like this, people. 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, so really simple what we've got going on here. We've just got 6 notes in a row on the upbeat with our third finger here on the A flat, just going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and just like that. So 6 beats in a row. After we do that, we just bring our first finger back to the 4th fret here, and then we're just going to go 3 and 4 and like that. So it goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a few more times, people. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, one last time. So notice that I'm lifting the pressure off on my third finger to give that really punchy, percussive effect with the note to give it that bit of groove. But really straightforward, 6 notes on the upbeat on our third finger, and then just straightforward like that. Okay, for the next part we've got to look at is... Cool, really simple this one here. So we just start with our first finger on the 6th fret on the D string here, and just going 1 and 2 and is occurring on the 8th fret there on the G. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So on the second bar on beat 4 we put that bend on our third finger like that. So we go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and for bar 1, then we go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We put that bend there. Okay, once you're comfortable with that, then all we do, take our first finger from here and we're going to place our second finger on the 8th fret on the D string, where we go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Put the bend in the same position, we're just changing that first note. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Just like that. Okay, so the pre-chorus section, people, we're going to learn this one now. So okay, so go back to our C sharp. Okay, so we're incorporating notes from the chords of the tune as well as parts of the vocal melody here. So I listened to the live track when Coldplay were playing it, and these were the two voicings that he was moving between on the live version I saw. Okay, so this one here is a C sharp minor 7 with our first finger on the 9th fret. Really straightforward, just that straight 8th note, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and for 2 bars. Then switching it up here, okay, which we can think of as a F sharp 7, just like that. So second finger on the C sharp, first finger on the E natural, and then third finger on the A sharp there. Okay, so 11th, 9th and 11th again. So really simple, just 8th note strumming pattern alternating between the 2 bars. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and back to our C sharp here. Nice and steady, and then we switch up to this F sharp here before we move to our chorus section. Cool, so the next part we've got to look at is the chorus section here. So 3, 4. Alright, cool, so really simply what we've got going on is our first finger making a bar across the 14th fret on the B and E strings, third finger on the 16th fret. So we're going 1, 2, 3 like that, and then we lift our third finger off, and then we play 3 strums on the 2 14th frets like that. So 1, 2, 3. So think of it as 2 groups of 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay? Once you got that comfy, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then our third finger goes back on for 2 more times. 1, 2. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That's our bar, first bar there. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then we just repeat that again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Then we're moving to our third finger into this position to cover the B and E strings on the 16th fret. We're going to apply the same idea where it's 2 groups of 3, 1 group of 2. Okay, so we go 1, 2, 3, lift our third finger, 1, 2, 3, goes back down for 2 more, 1, 2, like that. Alright, so that's the third bar, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And then we just come up to our 16th fret on the B string, go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So that's 16th fret, 14th fret, 3 times and then twice on the B string. So putting this together nice and steady, we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Repeat that, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Flatten out our third finger for bar 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Third finger goes on the 16th fret on the B string, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Do it one more time, people. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Third finger flattens out, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So the last bit we'll look at, people, is the outro, which is huge and atmospheric with the synth strings. What I've done, I've pulled up a bit of a patch on the helix just to give us that sort of atmospheric effect. So the chords are really straightforward. We've got A flat minor here into an E major, and then just down to a B major. Okay, and then finish off with an F sharp major bar chord. Like that, back to A flat minor, E major, yep, B major, stock standard bar chords here. Okay, so all we're doing for these chord shapes here is our first finger's making a bar across the 4th fret, 3rd and 4th on the 6th fret on the A and D. Okay, for the E major, I've just got my 4th finger there, 3rd finger there, 1st finger on the 4th fret, 2nd finger on the 5th fret there, and then the 1st finger's covering the 4th fret down there. Okay, you've got B major, A form bar chord here, 1st finger on the 2nd fret, D, G and B with the 3rd finger, on the 4th fret, and then just a F sharp major bar chord here, really straightforward, with your first finger making a bar across the 2nd fret, second finger, 3rd fret on the G, and then 3rd and 4th fingers on the 4th fret A and D strings. So that wraps up today's lesson. Make sure you hit those like and subscribe buttons to support the channel, and if you're interested in checking out my latest online course, I'd like to invite you to check out the High Point Music Guitar Fundamentals program. This online course contains unique systems that I've developed to master the fundamental skill sets of contemporary guitar with my one-on-one students. You can check it out on either a free trial or sign up for the course today by following the links below in the description. And lastly, if you'd like to become a valued member of the channel, you can do so by following those links below and signing up on Patreon. My name's Ryan Wyatt. Thank you very much for watching. I look forward to seeing you all in the next video.